Yeah, hi everyone, welcome to Emsley Lodge for another week. Once again, a heap of races washed out, but there's not really a lot we could do about it. Had a couple of horses race, so I thought they were great. I thought Diamond Luke, last week's horse of the week, he was super first up. Just couldn't quite get into that fast lane out wide, and he still ran home really strong. I'm not sure where I'll go with him. I've got him in at Ballarat on Sunday, and I've also got him in at Caulfield on Wednesday, but he might just have to wait another week. I'm not sure if he'll get runs there, and I don't think he's all that comfortable on real heavy tracks, but he looks like he's in for a real good prep. Menyinga, we took her up to Tatura, and probably the track got us beat, and she drew 13, and she got caught wide and flew home late and only got beat half a length, and ended up running fourth, beaten half a length in a $100,000 race. Was a bit frustrating, but she's having a ripping prep. I've got her in a few spots. I've got her in a Caulfield on Wednesday, but I'm not sure if I'll run her there. I'll probably wait another week, and there's another one of those heats of the series on Geelong Cup Day. We might hold her back and run her on Cup Day, and she gets in with about 54 kilos there, so she's going to drop about 7 or 8 kilos on the last run, so maybe that's worthwhile having a crack. I think on Geelong Cup Day it's going to suit on-speed horses, so if we can punch her out and put her forward right down in the weights, it might be worthwhile having a go at that. Yeah, runners this week, I'll take the Khan here to Tatura. The picture doesn't get much better than this. The 1950 should be perfect for him. He's drawn barrier 2, ran a front running track. We're going to get a wet track, which he'll love. Everything seems pretty good with him. He should just be able to bounce. He should be able to lead. The hardest to beat's going to get a long way back in the run, and hopefully we're sort of off and gone by the time it gets warmed up. So I expect him to be really hard to beat on Friday. That's the Khan at Tatura. Diamond Luke, I've got him in on Sunday at Ballarat. Now look, it's every chance of being a bog heavy track, or they'll transfer it over to the synthetic. If it's either, I won't go, but if the track's okay, I might back him up. He was very good first up, and he's just come through the run like he hasn't even gone around. He's very sound, very healthy, and everything seems pretty right with the horse. I might just have to go a couple of weeks between runs with him is the only thing if things don't work out this week with him, but you can see he's in outstanding order, this horse, and he's going really well. Tori's D goes to Echuca on Tuesday. Look, he's in good order, isn't he? He's so honest. He jumps out, he puts himself in the race. We took him up to Bendigo the other day over 1100, and he just didn't run the trip. So we've brought him back to the 1000, and you would think that he's going to be pretty hard to beat in a benchmark 64. So that's Tori's D on Tuesday at Echuca. Yeah, Tuesday at Tatura, I'll take Reddivo up there, go to a 2100 metre maiden. Ran him in an 1800 metre race first up. He got back and worked home really strong. The 21 looks ideal. The poor bugger, he's been treading water in his box for the last couple of weeks. The races just keep getting washed out, but he's held his fitness. You can see he's in great order, and we haven't lost any fitness with him. He'll jump out and get a long way back, but I think the track at Echuca will really suit him, the way that they sort of crank up from the half mile, and that should really suit him down to the ground. That's Reddivo at Echuca on Tuesday. On Wednesday at Caulfield, I've got Spezia in here. I'm going to give her a really solid gallop on Saturday morning, and that'll sort of tell me where I'm at as far as fitness goes. I think she's come back in great order. I think she's ready to sort of go to the races. It just all depends. I'm going there without a trial, so whether she's ready to run 1400 first up without a trial, I'll make that decision on Saturday morning. But you can see she's in good nick. Expect her to have a really good prep, and hopefully she gallops well Saturday, and we can run her on Wednesday at Caulfield.
G'day guys, welcome to Around the Stables. Here at Emsley Lodge we've had our foals, so that's obviously super exciting. It was a little bit of a tough sort of little breeding season, but they've all the foals and mares have pulled through really well, and we've now got sort of 3 happy, healthy mares and foals, so that's really good. The mare we're here is Beyond Pretty, so we showed you little Jack on the video a couple of weeks ago. He's probably a lot bigger now than when you first saw him, and he's certainly a lot cheekier, and he's growing up, he's got plenty of personality, and he loves a pat and a scratch, but he also likes to bite and kick you as well. So, but no, he's really good. He's growing up into a really nice sort of strong foal. The mare with Kimberley, she had a really sort of tough foaling down, she actually hemorrhaged, so she actually lost a lot of blood, and yeah, it was sort of touch and go there for a while with her. She was able to pull through, but thankfully she's always had a good supply of milk, so the foal was always getting a good drink, and that was certainly one thing that that was still okay, was her milk supply. So the foal sort of grew up sort of healthy and strong, but she's a filly by Fox Wedge, so yeah, and she's a nice big strong foal, so yeah, look forward to her growing up, as Jack's trying to kick me. No, it was yeah, it was a bit sort of hair going there for a while with her. The team at Barwon Equine they were sort of pretty diligent here. They were here a couple of times a day, sort of attending to her and giving veterinary advice and things like that, and a few sort of long nights. But she was able to pull through, and she's a lot happier and healthier now. So that's really good that she was able to pull through for everyone's sake, and certainly the foal's sake. So and then we'll show you the Midnight Charge foal. And here with me is the last of our mares and foals, Midnight Charge and Midnight Charge's foal by Starcraft. Also a filly, quite a pretty little filly. This gets obviously the chestnut from Starcraft himself. And she was born last week. She had a pretty cruisy foaling. Thankfully, she was the last of them, and yeah, all went well with her. She had one of her off hinds. It was needed a little bit of work, but through a bit of wrapping and things like that, and confinement, that's sort of come really good. So yeah, I don't think she's going to be an overly big filly, but quite a petite, sort of pretty filly, and yeah, she gets around and mucks around and jumps around, and it's quite athletic. So that's all of our mares and foals. So yeah, hopefully over the next sort of coming months, you can see them grow and mature, and watch them go into weanlings, yearlings, and then hopefully we'll see them on the racetrack.
Yeah, Pete Murray, he left a lot of room for improvement for our next tipster. Last week's shot was no good at all. So where do we go this week? It's the year of the king. We've got a new king, so let's find the Geelong's king. Tom King, this week's tipster.
So Charles Hotham Hotel, Tom King with you. Don't know why I've been asked to tip this week, but I think Rob Windmill was really scraping at the barrel, the producer of this video, and I couldn't tip poo off a shovel. So good luck with my tips this week. I'm going to go a quaddie on Saturday afternoon. I'm actually live from the Sir Charles Hotham Hotel, by the way. It's Thursday afternoon. We're watching the races at Mornington, and here's the specials board too, just out of interest. The 300 gram Portland Wagyu rump at $35. Goes all right. Come and ask Chris and tell him I sent you, and he'll double the price. So make sure you come down and have a beer over the Spring Racing Carnival. They've got their races on the TV, and Fox will provide you with plenty of entertainment. Anyway, race 7 is the Might and Power first leg of the quaddie. $96 will get you 100%. Zaki and Animo 1 and 7. The Caulfield Guineas, race 8, 2 Berkeley Square, 3 Golden Mile, 10 Amenable, and 15 the Fortune Teller. The Turak Handicap is race 9, leg 3 of the quaddie. Race 5, I Wish I Win, the Noel and Moody combination, hard to go past. 2 Valou the 8, 9 Gentleman Roy, and 15 Uncle Bryn. And the Plume Stakes see us out for Caulfield Guineas Day. Number 2, Sarah Dess. I think Craig Williams on board. Zapateo, number 3, and Decent Rain is the number 10. So they are your numbers 1 and 7, 2, 3, 10 and 15, 5, 8, 9 and 15, 2, 3 and 10. Happy punting.
Hey guys, it's been a little while since I've been in the video, so I thought I'd give you an update of where I'm riding this week. So I'll head down to Tatura on Friday with the Khan. I think he's drawn a really nice gate, and I reckon he'll go nice over the 1950, so hoping to improve on our last start. And then I'll head down to Manangatang on Saturday. I've got a ride on Rolling Moss. There's a really good chance in that race, so hopefully it goes really well. And I'm hoping to pick up a few more rides up there on Saturday, as there's not many jockeys going up. But yeah, so start of this week was a bit quiet for me, but I'll be doing a few Ks over the next 2 days, so hopefully we can get a winner out of the couple rides that I have, and keep the momentum going. But yeah, it's been a while since I've been on here, so it's good to get back and give you guys an update, and I'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, that's it for another week at Emsley Lodge. Thanks for watching. A couple of real good chances this week. Really keen on a couple of these horses. Just hope that the races go ahead. With the amount of rain we've had here is just unprecedented. So, but a couple of these horses are going really, really well. Really happy with them. And if they can draw half decent gates and get even luck, I expect them to be winning. So follow the stable this weekend. We should have a good week. Until next week, see you later.
G'day guys, my name's Donald. Got the expert tipster for this week. Got 2 ripping tips I think this week. The guaranteed tip I think that, Moonee Valley last week, I think it was, in the, oh jeez, I forget now. I know. What? Start again.
Good tips would be good.